too long we have turned our hearts from the path our fathers laid. I have watched you train. I have witnessed your prowess, your victory. Now it is your duty, your honor, to serve the Empire.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Wipe the sleep from your eyes. Wait and remember the call of our fathers. You will be challenged. You will know pain, but you will not bend or break. Fight with passion and earn your place in the halls of Stovacor. By the blood of Kalis, it will be glorious!
Hello humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you. Today we are back on Star Trek Online KDF Let's Play, where we are talking with this Caldano dude who thinks he can help reignite a star, but I don't know, he looks like a Sith Lord for fucking Star Wars. First of all. Second of all, his name sounds very familiar. I don't know where it's from, but I'm not gonna look it up, because I don't want to spoil anything. This is all very new to me. So yeah, your help would be appreciated, but I have blasters trained on your ship and I will blow you to the fucking smithereens if you so much as twitch wrong.
With apologies for the interruption, this is my home star. My people are the ones at risk here. If you have some way to reverse this process, my people should be involved.
You're a client state of the Klingon Empire now. We will hear we will hear his solutions. Okay, never mind, bring him in.
Alright, I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a little while to get a shuttle out there. As you might imagine, things are a little hectic over here right now.
They don't have teleportation. It's okay, you won't need a shuttle. Lock onto her coordinates.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard.
We're ready for transports, and they're telling me to bring a crew. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Okay, this is gonna go south pretty fast. Get ready to kill shit. I knew it. You came just as soon as we arrived, just as soon as they'd given up, ready to offer something. You're clearly scamming. You're up to something shifty, and I'm gonna find out, and then probably cut your head off. And hello, loading screen, how do you do? Please don't crash and take me to the main menu again. I'm not particularly a fan of that. It's kind of annoying, and every now and again, the funny thing is, every now and again, they release an update that says it's fixing the issue. But then the issue still happens. I fucking knew it. Yep. Last update, too, they said they fixed this. Connecting to shard provider. Please wait. Fix it my ass. Alright, then. I'm probably not gonna cut this out, just because, you know, I like being honest, and I enjoy this game. But if someone's considering, you know, playing this or something, they should know and be aware of these issues, so that they have full knowledge and recourse if they ever intend on playing this themselves. You know, it's important. Be honest, present it honestly with its flaws. At least when you do this, it puts you right back in the
Welcome
spot.
aboard. I'm Caldano.
You moved me here without crossing the intervening space. You have quantum teleportation technology.
Yes, we call it a transporter. It has a limited range,
Oh,
but
you
it's
look
useful
like a
for
fucking
going from
Sith Lord
surface
or
to
some
ship.
bullshit. Can I kill him?
Impossible! This ship's interior is massive, even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds. It's bigger on the inside.
Okay, I seriously don't trust this guy now. Let's kill him. Take his ship. We'll give it to Lucar. Oh, I seriously don't trust you. Alright, hello, Kamake.
This is all quite overwhelming. This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere else. And you're here to help with our dying star?
Yeah, we came to investigate. We didn't even know you people existed, so...
Oh. Yes, I suppose I can see how a star suddenly dying might attract someone's attention.
And we're also interested in your people. Hint. Hint. They'll become one with the Klingon Empire.
It's an odd coincidence. We'd probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star. My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. We've sent a few probes and met a couple of neighbors, but we're happy at home, and we have what we need, so why risk it? I guess this crisis answers that question. The galaxy is bigger than us, and to survive, we need to look past just our homeworld.
Agreed. Maybe you would like to come aboard my ship, and we can discuss this in more detail with some of your leaders, and we will discuss your submission to the Klingon Empire. I mean, becoming a client state. I mean, an ally.
It sounds like you have a lot of experience in meeting other kinds of people. Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and learn more about each other.
That's
to
like
talk
the
about
flag
what we might
right
have
there.
in common and what we have to offer.
I don't mean to talk over her. It's just, like, it sounds like you have a lot of experience. Maybe if we survive this, that is like a flag term. That is like an I'll be right back. What's the worst that could happen? That's, shit's about to go south.
What can I do to help? My home is at risk. I want to do something. To be involved in solving this problem.
Stay with me. You can see how we study and solve these problems. Stick by me. I don't trust this dude. He looks like a fucking Sith Lord, and even we don't have this kind of technology. He's bigger back from space.
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century, and it has some technology you may not recognize yet.
Oh,
I can
fuck,
assure
it's
you,
more
though,
time travel.
that I'm here to help.
Okay, now I really don't trust you. You look like a fucking Sith Lord, and you're from the future. Where's the time cops? Alright, they're usually in charge of this kind of thing. They don't allow temporal interference this badly. And fixing a dying star is some big-ass temporal interference.
Correct. I'm associated with the temporal division of, well, let's just say that I'm an ally from the future. And I'm here to save the Lucari star.
Thank you. So this involves chasing. I've had enough of that shit already, alright? I just have to fight a war with the Iconians, and we tried a bunch of time travel shit, and we accidentally, erased an entire species from existence.
No, I'm trying to prevent changes. Someone's tampered with this star. It's not supposed to die out here. The Lucari don't disappear today. At least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework it in order to repair the star's fusion processes. What I need you to do is to help me align this matrix to match the star's original spectrum.
If you damage the star, and then okay. Wait, I think I see here. He's a part of that, other group, isn't he? The one that Daniels is talking about. Because first off, the temporal investigation people, they don't really care too much about covering up their identity. Because most of the time we're not even going to remember that shit in the first place because of whole temporal bubble bullshit. Second of all, we already know Daniels. So, we've dealt with you future people before. And third, if you came back, damaged the star, and fixed it, that might negate as much of a change in the time stream as possible, allowing you to fly underneath the radar of the time cops, keeping them from just cracking down on your ass. So explain this shit.
This matrix can adjust quantum induction fields.
I want to understand it, but I don't
restarting
want to hear
stellar
it.
processes isn't its normal use. This task should be simple. Go to each console and adjust the intensity of each color spectrum in the mix. When you have the right mix, the matrix on the center console should match the original color of the star. I'll regulate the device's main power state from this console.
Demarque, do you have weapons? If you do, get ready to blow this fucker's head off. Okay, how does the transporter work? It's a transporter. It works. It's kind of boring. Yeah, really don't trust this bullshit. Human and Vulcan? Wait. I don't think that makes him more reliable. No. That definitely does not make him more reliable. If anything, he could be trying to change history to subjugate the planet. We need someone. Why does no one is more suspicious? We're the fucking Klingon Empire, for God's sakes. Why is there someone pointing a gun at him? Am I the only one here who thinks this is suspicious as shit?
Sounds like whoever tried to destabilize the Lucari star has decided to come knocking. Let's see who. They're packing a real...
Ready, but I think it's the time cops coming to... Oh no, it's the Tholians. Okay, never mind. Okay, he might be on the up and up then. The
Tholians! Keep them away! I need to finish these computations.
No, they're basically like time cops in their own right. They get really pissed off when there are anomalies.
But I can't deploy it until these Tholians are out of the way. Shields are back online. They shouldn't be able to get any more boarding parties over.
Yeah, Caldano, was it? Listen, the Tholians are like time cops, except they're very radical time cops. They're more like, Judge Dredd of time cops. They just go, your sentence is death, and they start shooting you and you fuck with the time stream. So, now I really don't trust you. You're a Seth fucking motherfucker on a weird-ass spaceship that we've never seen before, and we've dealt with people from the future. I don't trust you!
We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use. In just a few minutes, it'll propagate a quantum wave shift.
Return to the ship. Again, why are we trusting you so easily? Nobody knows.
The device is charging. We're just a few minutes away from repairing the star.
Alright everyone, get ready to open fire on this thing.
Give us the Tox mutant.
Tox mutant! Kill him! Kill him! He just said Tox mutant! Kill him! We dealt with Daniels too long to not recognize that name. Kill this fucker! That shit's not supposed to be released. It's supposed to be in a secure vault. It has way too much power. Okay, there's a hole. Oh, I hit the lid. Okay.
Rear shield ready.
He said Toxitox. We need to kill him. He took the Toxitox from the
You
future.
will surrender the Tox mutant, or you will be destroyed.
Now I remember. He's the one who made it.
A little more time and rejuvenate the star.
Caldano, right? He was the scientist who made it, wasn't he? I just remembered. What the fuck are you alive for? Now oh, are you an alternate timeline? Time travel. I hate having to deal with time travel. It's just too much different involved. Can't I just blow everything up? Yeah, he's not supposed to be alive, so I don't know how he's from the future. about is Cal Daniels died. He's the one who made the Toxin stop. And it should be in a, like, secure Starfleet holding pen. But I don't know where it is in the future. But right now, it should be in a fucking Starfleet holding pen. Oh god, I am very suspicious of this. Make sure you're real. Yes! Oh, no, that away. Yeah, how's that feel? Again, seriously love the orb memory.
Capacitor's full. Firing in 3 seconds.
Activating the rejuvenator.
Please actually rejuvenate the star and not kill us all.
It's working. Look at the star. Check the spectral readings. The fusion process is reigniting, and it's returning to normal.
Wait, that actually turned out okay? What the fuck?
Some of those ships have just arrived at our home system. They're attacking our homeworld. We don't have any way to repel starships like this. Please help us.
Of course, we'll help you. You're now members of the Klingon Empire. Of course we're gonna help you.
You have to stop them. We don't have any warships or space weapons.
Don't worry, we'll help you. Of course, you're gonna become a client state, right? You're gonna take our help and run off with it. I mean, not like you're gonna run off anywhere you don't have space in, but you know what I mean. This is only in... Okay, shoot. Yeah, I don't need a Nimbus Crystal right now. Just a shield battery. I don't think I've ever actually used that. Anyway, open fire! That's weird to turn out now? I mean, damn. It's the first time in forever that shit turned out well. Sorry, I was honestly expecting the star to blow off and try to kill us all. But like they're going like, no, wait, it's not gonna fix the star, it's just the star, it's gonna cause detonation. But no, everything actually turned out really well. I guess I'm pleasantly surprised. I was seriously expecting some massive detonations going on. Is this another time paradox bullshit thing? Like this caused your birth because this caused the events that led to this, led to the discovery of Atari, and led to your engagement into galactic civilization and all that shit. I've had it with time travel. Gosh, I can text. Make it stop. Make time travel stop. Too much. Turned on a literal fucking guy.
Managed to get my ship in a web. I need your help.
How? Oh, that's a recluse. That's how. Okay, I'm changing the recluse. Wait, do I even have shield scraping? I don't know. I thought I did. Now I'm not sure. That was heavy on
Stolen
damage.
my quantum phase inhibitor.
Wait, what? They just stole the Toxutot? Ah! Fuck, I thought you said you shielded your damn ship! These are Tholians! They're not exactly more advanced than they are now. Can't they die? Alright, Caldana, they stole the Toxutot. Is my relationship with Daniel's going to come up so I'll know what the fuck he's talking? Right! He lent you a time ship!
Thanks for the save.
Oh my
but
god.
the Tholians managed to steal the Tox Uthot while they had my ship webbed. That must have been their plan all along. My data suggests the Tholians use a trilithium warhead to destabilize the star, but the amount of resources needed to build such a weapon makes it inefficient to say the least. No, I suspect somehow they knew I would come here to save this star, and I would bring the Tox Uthot. Fortunately, the Lucari star is safe.
Fucking time travel is a
Nobody else will
headache!
be. As long as the Tholians have that device, they could use it to snuff out or destabilize stars anywhere they want.
Okay, so he technically died in the past, but he hasn't died yet. Daniels gave him the time ship back when we did that mission. He used it to jump to this point to save them, and then some shit happens. He ended up jumping back and then dying? Ah, fucking time travel.
I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations. These events, and the Tox Uthot itself, are tied up in the temporal Cold War. The Tholians may not care, but by using the Tox Uthot, they risk distorting the timeline by wiping out civilizations that are supposed to survive into the future, such as the Lucari. I'll be in touch. At least now the Lucari will have a promising future.
Understood.
Caldano is correct. You have preserved our future. My people will be forever grateful. Not to mention my personal gratitude,
Personal
of course.
gratitude, huh?
I think we have a bright future ahead of us, if you'll forgive my play on words. I am eager to see where it leads. Thank you once again.
Yeah, my people will contact you again soon. We have many, many matters.
I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society. Oh, I suppose there will be time for all of that now that our crisis has been averted.
Yes, you'll have many
I
opportunities.
think our friend the administrator here is going to need a ride home. Would you mind? If you'll pick her up and take her home, I'll start looking for more data about the Tholians' plans.
Yeah, we'll rendezvous with you shortly. I still don't trust you exactly.
I have collected an amazing amount of information about what happened to this star. Thank you for bringing me along. Once we're back in Allied space, I'll take a shuttle.
Alright, sounds good to me. I don't necessarily mind you eggheads on my ship, it's just, try to behave yourselves. And transported Mr. Marquejo. And we have initiated first contact with the species! Woo-hoo! And you'll now happily join the Klingon Empire. Jimpak, I want to raise. I want my own fleet. I want you to procure for me a Harold Vonk battle carrier, dreadnought carrier, and I want a planet.
Finding a new species, especially one with warp technology, is a welcome event. Though we know little about them now, we will test their mettle and determine whether they will make worthy clients of the Empire. Our scientists will review your findings regarding this Tox Uthot. It is far too powerful a weapon to be left in the erratic talons of the Tholians.
Thing keeps popping up everywhere. Doubles. Wait, what is this? Those going to quantum phase high yield torpedo shield heal. Wait, what? 10-second recharge. Wait, these things heal you? High yield energy phase. Gives additional shield damage. 10-second recharge. I don't see anything that says heal. this is all the part of the dual heavy phase cannons, yada yada yada. I actually didn't check to see what the damage on my ship is for stuff. So let's check that out first before we accept. Okay, we're not getting rid of that. This is my Martok one, isn't it? Oh no, we can't. Okay. So we have like 3. Okay, this is 688, 725, and 688.
Finding a new species, especially one with warp technology, is a welcome event. Though we know little about them now, we will test their mettle and determine whether they will make worthy clients of the Empire. Our scientists will review your findings regarding this Tox Uthot. It is far too powerful a weapon to be left in the erratic talons of the Tholians.
Alright then, let me just take it in.
Serve the Empire!
See? Then they put his original voice on! Serve the Empire well! And it's weaker than all my other shit. First, let me check something. Okay. You know what, let's just put it there. I don't feel like digging too into that. Alright then. Do we have enough time? Yeah, we have enough time to start up the next mission. That was actually pretty quick. So next mission is, maybe I should have just, next is incoming hail, Stormbound. Yep, this is it. The Tox Uthot has fallen into the hands of the Tholians. Our intelligence indicates increased Tholian activity in the Nakul, fucking Nakul, really? System. Cal Dano believes they are trying to interfere with the Nakul in the present because of actions they will take in the future. Cal Dano has asked you to rendezvous with him in the Nakul.
Serve the Empire well.
I know about the Nakul. I had to deal with them before, too. Fucking time travel. Ah! Wait, actually, let me check. Did I decide to do the obligatory checking to make sure everything's actually recording? Alright, what other time travel shenanigans are you gonna pull on me this time, huh? Ah! I'm ready for ya. Wait, there's only 700 or something, huh? Wait, what's the exchange at now? 179 still. Damn. I think I remember when I first started playing, it was around like 100 or something. Oh well. Let's begin Stormbound, shall we? Not cool, I have really cool ships. Basically everyone who started playing has cool ships. Except the Vulcans.
Good to see you again.
Cool
Thank you for responding to my message so quickly. The Tholians have the quantum phase inhibitor. I've tracked their ship to this system, and I'm detecting some telltale quantum fluctuations within the star. They're trying to use the device. We need to stop them and recover the device. First, however, we need to help the Nakul. At this point in their history, they're not prepared to repel a Tholian attack.
Fine. On screen.
Unidentified vessel. You have entered our space without authorization. If you are an ally of the Tholians, leave now. We have done nothing to provoke their attacks, but we will defend ourselves.
We're here to kill Tholians. You're good with us.
Thank you. My people have few warships. Any assistance you could...
Yeah, consider it done. It's hilarious considering how annoying you people were to me before. Now, all of a sudden, you don't have any warships. Oh, I don't want to support our guy. Did they literally just put this out right after the Nicolians, so you would think twice about annihilating the Nicolians? Oh, you can annihilate the Cool here, but remember what you learned from Cody. You're gonna do that. You don't need to hammer in your morality. I get it, I'll be honorable and all that bullshit. Sure, reserve the right to blow this shit sky high. Blow up already, you have 20 health. Die. Thank you. Fuck you on it, I'm dead.
It is not often that we encounter a species willing to risk their lives for another.
And the explosion just cut off the transmission. Transphasic torpedo launcher, Mark 12. I can read Roman numerals.
We appreciate your assistance. It
Yeah.
is not. So this is your fault? Why would you make such a terrible thing? You caused this problem. I expect you to fix it.
Why
never
did
should have
you
made
talk?
that device. I was only focused on the idea, on whether it was possible. I didn't stop to think of all the harm it could do in the wrong hands. We have
Lay across to the fucking start. Why would you tell them this is our fault? This is probably what got them started in their time travel bullshitting. Why would you tell them? You should just say no
The
problem.
lead Tholian
We'll go
ship has
fight-
the quantum
we'll
phase
go fight
inhibitor.
them.
They're going to use it on the star. We have to stop.
There's no reason to tell them. Oh, we made this bullshit device that's about to wipe out your civilization. There's no reason. That's just on a need-to-know basis. They don't need to know it.
Target shield has failed.
None of this would happen.
Yep, this is directly what happened to Gorgon. The Gorgon exclusion mission. This is basically directly after the event of our own time travel shenanigans. Before the whole Iconian War. Then,
We might have traced it this time. We'll have to go further into the past to hide the quantum phase inhibitor.
travel gimmicks me a headache. Make it stop. Star Trek likes time travel a little too much. By a little too much, I mean ridiculously.
Assuming, of course, that we can get it back from them in the first place.
Target shield has failed.
It's fine. They probably why did you tell them to fool about this damn thing? There was no reason to. I think I already complained about that too. You're making me rehash old complaints, damn it. God! Your weapon is useless. Foolish Tholian.
Target shield has failed.
really shouldn't have told the not cool about that. And for the love of God, scientists, when you make something, don't just think about if you can, think about if you should. Or else shit like this happens. And then I have to kill you. Best die, Tholian. The might of Baraka.
Shield failing. Left shield failing. Rear shield failing.
Up.
Integrity below 50%.
Up. Reckless. Reckless. Yeah, they got me in the orb. They got me trapped in this bubble. I refuse to engage.
Integrity below 25%.
Oh, looks like it's not gonna matter much. You're gonna die anyway.
4 shields failing. Rear shield failing.
No. Roll. No, I already used the roll. Evasive maneuvers. That should boost my defense a little. Okay, that's gone.
Ship is under attack.
Because my health is so low, the cavalry came. Yay! Fire on my mark and focus friends, please. Open fire. What's this green field coming after me?
Below 75%.
Oh no, they're using the toxic pod.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Well, stop them! It's your fucking device, do something.
Ship is under attack.
There it is.
Shields have failed. Hull integrity below 75%.
Great, they opened some kind of wormhole. Now I'm pulling shit out of the mirror dimension. That's just great. That's just great. This thing is literally destabilizing history itself. Why would you build this? What's the possible reason? What purpose does it serve? You weren't planning on trying to conquer existence. If you were, I guess kudos, because it would have worked.
75%. Rear shield failing.
Hit him where it hurts. Target the weapons, and okay. Good, we finally disabled this damn Tholian Reckless. Again, very nice looking. Alright then, send me away, team. In other words, send me. Because apparently I don't pay you people enough to do this shit on your own.
The Tholians come from an environment that is extremely hazardous to most humanoids. You
Thanks for the reminder. We have EVA suits, don't worry. No, that's it. Hey, inventory. Yeah, I keep all the EVA suits. Oh, the Imperial Navy. I actually forgot where I got that from. Damn, looks cool. Alright then, gonna have to swap this out. I hope y'all remember what you were wearing before. No. Ah, boy. Yeah, alright then. We're good. Now, activate EVA suits. Wait. I did give you a suit, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, it just doesn't show on you whatsoever. Okay. the Tholians.
Tholians. Just as xenophobic and opportunistic in your time as mine.
Are they just giant crystals? Damn. Okay, let me finish this first. Yeah, no, I didn't have any other reputation stuff. And then Admiralty. Okay. Let's keep going. Zero anomalies. Strange. Clearly leads somewhere. Right, so you can model the inside of this ship, but you can't model the inside of my damn escort. People, come on! I want to walk around my ship too, you know.
Enemy target uncensored. Personal shield losing
And it's a shame I can't use the jetpack at all in combat. Allegedly burned out. Burned up my ass. Oh yeah, so this is basically my bridge.
We have to be getting closer to the Toxu Thought. Stay alert.
Yes, I'm staying very, very alert. But basically in my ship, none of these doors open. And we're stuck on the bridge. We don't see like any remodeled architecture. Oh! Tholian. Oh, they're dead, so that's good. Steal the mites of the Klingon Empire, pounds of steel bones.
shield losing cover.
Or your weird crystalline structures that might be called bones. I don't know how you things work. Are you all just bony? I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Interestingly enough, areas where you wouldn't be able to breathe without a suit, you can't summon
The bridge should be
organic
just
pets.
ahead.
But you can summon your security escorts, and they will be in full EVA suits. Which is a nice touch, I appreciate it. Ah. Okay, they appear to be dead. Let's keep going. Hello! The toxic Tardinars. Give it back or die. You refuse to give it back? Very well. Die. Kill this fucker! Rip his head off! Yeah, that's what you get for trying to fuck with me. Alright, Caldano, have you thought of what to do with this
Now
thing
we
yet?
just need to drop that force field.
Maybe just space
Get the
it?
quantum phase inhibitor. And get off this ship before the rest of the Tholians get here to stop us.
Is someone gonna pour it in and grab it just before we can? I have a strange feeling. No. Yay,
Finally,
we actually got it.
We have the quantum phase inhibitor. I brought this device through time to hide it from the Vorgons, but I never thought the Tholians would steal it. Now we need to hide it where it will be safe from both of them. Are you ready?
Yep, just get me the fuck out of this damn thing, please. Yep. Let's just that Tholian round.
Opening a temporal portal to the 22nd century.
Oh, great. Just mean I get to meet more Enterprise people. Oh, boy.
Set a course for the Ryza system.
Time to put this thing on a resort planet. That's basically what the Ryza system is now, a resort planet, isn't it? I think they had an event where that basically was all it was. Yep. Resort planet, here we are.
Ryza, early 22nd century. Even the tourists won't be in this region for a few years yet. No one will be looking for the quantum phase inhibitor here. Not now, anyway. Let's try that...
Alright then,
Wow,
let's keep going.
rain on Ryza? I guess they haven't installed the weather control systems yet.
Oh god, this planet really is a fucking tourist trap then. Alright, before we go any further though, let me get back my shit. And I forgot what I had you all equipped with, so good luck. Here's hoping that's accurate.
We have to hide the device very well. I can't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands again. And the Vorgons are very persistent.
Wait, really? I can just bury it right here?
No, that's too obvious. Anyone could find it there.
Oh, great. Alright then. We're in a fucking tourist trap planet. This is gonna be found anyway.
That's better, but I still think it would be too easy to find.
Let me just blow the damn thing up. That would solve a lot more problems.
That's it. Someone will find it in a few hundred years, but that's a different story for a different captain. Let's get back to your time. We need to check on the Nakul.
Time travel. Make it stop. Make time travel bullshitting stop. Please.
Setting course for 2410. We need to get back to the Nakul.
They probably won't like us, because, I don't know, my idiot of a character decided to say, hey, sorry, they stole this device that's about to wipe your civilization from us.
Return the talks with Tep, and we will let you live.
Yeah, it's gone, buddy. Ah, damn, there's more Lacros? Really? They didn't blow you up enough before? Oh no, I just said Raiders. I thought it was I don't know, maybe it's a little bit this cannot be healthy. How many different timelines do you can interact with that shit? By the way, to make it all hot chicken. Open fire! So let me guess, now they're gonna be doing it in another different wave. This is the first wave, next wave's gonna have Orb Reavers, and the last wave's gonna have Rectus. Probably. That's okay. Can't stop me! I've defeated the Iconians in battle. I've killed an Iconian. I fought gods bigger than you. You can't touch me. Oh, here goes Caldana.
This is Captain Walker of the USS Postock.
Oh, they have fucking temporal distress calls, really? Great, now that shit can end up in any time period. Great. That's great. Actually, never use threatening stance because there's no way for me to really tell when it's not working and when it's working. They don't really do a good job in this game of indicating, like, current status.
What happened to our son? What did you do? I'm sure that will be a great comfort to our citizens as they freeze to death. You have done quite enough. Leave us alone. Time travelers and malcontents and Tholians. The whole lot of you can fall into a black...
This is Captain Benjamin Walker of the USS Postok. I'm responding to an emergency temporal transmission from these space-time coordinates, but we are no longer detecting the source of these transmissions. Did you lose a time traveler?
Did you lose a time traveler? This is a fucking procedure. How many time travelers get lost exactly? Yeah, he fell through a temporal portal when his ship was damaged.
I think you better come aboard while we resolve this. Prepare for transport.
Ah, fuck. Great, it's the fucking time fuzz. What, are you gonna pat me down? Give me a fucking, you gonna frisk me? Give me a search? What? Scan my blood and all that shit? And didn't I deal with you before already? When I had to change the timelines because of Enterprise C disappearing or some shit? Yeah! You locked me in this shit already! I know you, Captain Walker.
Greetings. It's nice to see you again.
Yes, we have met before. More time travel shenanigans.
Not that you remember. We need to scan the continuum for Caldano. Would you care to assist me?
Of course, fucking time fez. Alright, scanning continuum. Because me, the tactical officer, somehow knows how to operate this literal futuristic technology.
Were you able to locate Caldano?
The ship's in the 22nd
Enter
century.
the temporal coordinates into the transporter.
Wait, did we come across a different version of Caldano? Did he get, like, split apart and made into different personalities by the... Oh, he dead. Hi, Caldano. You appear to be dead. Ah, shit.
What happened with Caldano? No, this was meant to happen. Caldano went further back into the past than you knew. The NX-01 Enterprise, captained by Jonathan Archer, found his ship in the 22nd century, and his chief engineer activated Caldano's emergency temporal circuit, which returned the ship to its last known time, this one. But by the time that happened, Caldano had been dead for centuries. The Tox Utat is safe. It was found in the mid-24th century by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who destroyed it before it could be used to harm others.
And we know that's a lie because of our experiences with Daniels. It wasn't destroyed, it was actually locked away in some Starfleet warehouse.
Altering the past causes ripples. The effects move through time, shifting everything they touch, and it may take eons for all of them to be seen. The Nakul will survive, although their homeworld will be lost. They will become time travelers themselves, and their actions in the temporal Cold War shape the galaxy you now know.
See?
There are some things you shouldn't change, that you can't change.
Look, I understand that given the fact that we have the option to skip story missions, that maybe putting things too tied together isn't a good idea, but the fact is, you need some continuity here, people. We already know about this temporal Cold War bullshit because of what we did with Daniels, which is technically supposed to be done before this, so it should be safe to put that information in. You know, I understand that you could technically skip those parts, but there's no point. Just
You could check Captain Archer's old logs for more information, but you will know all about it soon enough. You are entering a dangerous era in history. Time travel like warp drive before it will radically change your society. I'll see you again. We have a lot to do.
Unfortunately, yes, we will see you again. Just beam me up. I hate time travel. Commands. This is a sad day. We failed to save Nakul System, and our friend from the future, Caldano, is dead. At least he fell in battle like a warrior. I know you did everything you could. Sometimes, especially when we've entered into time travel, things must play out a certain way. But at least the timeline has been preserved. Captain Picard can now find the Toxuta and Risa in the 24th century. Still, let us mourn for Caldano and the Nakul people.
Serve the Empire well. Congratulations, gentlemen.
And that is all the time we have for this episode. So, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like, want to comment, subscribe. And remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, pictures, dogs, and cats, and whatever the fuck else I decide to put up there. And hopefully, does that signal the end of these time travel shenanigans? Let's take a little time and tide. Oh, 29th century. I'm not gonna look at it. We have to deal with more time travel bullshit, apparently. So next time on Star Trek Online KDF Let's Play, more fucking time travel. Goodbye, humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you.